Alaska? Good. All right. My name is David Cohen. I'm a program manager on the enterprise content team in SharePoint. And we're here today to talk about what's new with videos in SharePoint 2013. Before I get started, it's kind of hard to see you guys now, but I just want to know, how many people use videos with SharePoint today? Hands. A lot. Good. OK, excellent. I think you guys are going to be super excited about the things we're showing today, and I just said super excited. I didn't want to say that phrase because I saw people making fun of it on Twitter. Sorry about that. So yeah, let's get started. The things I want to focus on today, and what I think that you're going to love about this, is that videos aren't just a file anymore, right? We understand videos in SharePoint 2013 as a content type. Just like a Word doc, just like a PowerPoint doc, just like an Excel doc, videos are first-class citizens. That means a lot. It's easy to say, but it means a lot in terms of features, in terms of capabilities that you have. Sharing your videos is easier than it's ever been before. No more emailing links around or attaching videos to emails and clogging up Exchange with large files. Don't need to do that anymore. Finding your videos is faster, right? We've been talking about search this whole conference. I mean, the number of search sessions are just through the roof, and videos are right there. Searching for videos is just easier and more powerful than it's ever been before. Discovering videos is more natural. And I was explaining the idea of discovering videos to someone, and what I mean by this is someone's looking for information, right, on your corporate intranet, and they don't know they're looking for a video, right? They're just looking for some topic. They're researching something. They want to know, what are we doing in this area? Search will now bring them to the video that they didn't even know existed, right? So it's kind of unlocking the potential of videos and hooking them up to the people that you work with. You can watch your videos across more devices. I have a device up here that is notorious for not allowing any browser plugins. Your videos will play on that, right? How many of you have smartphones? OK. Most mobile operating systems have browsers that support HTML5. We went big with HTML5 with video, right? So that's going to be awesome. And almost all of what I talk about today is straight out of the box. There's a little customization toward the end, but I show you exactly what I'm doing, and it's very, very short. So most of what you see today, straight out of the box, right? No customization needed to get it going and running. Just a little about my style in this presentation today. I like demos. I like just diving in and showing you guys the product, so it's not going to be slide heavy. I hope that's OK. So, yes? Yeah. Let's get started. And I want to just kind of talk about how we think of videos, right? Thank you. When you make a video, right, just having the video and not doing anything with it doesn't deliver a ton of business value to you, right? It's just kind of sitting there taking up space. If no one knows where it is, if no one can find it, right, what is it doing, right? It's not working for you. It's not adding value, right? So you upload the video, right? And now a few people can find it. They kind of know where it is. Maybe it's on some file share that you all know. But again, it's kind of constrained to the people that know a video is there. Maybe you built a custom portal for videos, and that's awesome. That gets even easier today. And then people start sharing videos. So this video that you've created that's adding this business value, or you want it to add some value, starts making its way around your company, right, via social networks. And social's big. We went big with videos in social too. Right? So now people start searching for this video that they've heard of. Maybe it's a training video or something, right? And they're saying, oh, I want to learn this new technology. I heard there's a video. I'm going to go search for it and find it. And we touched on discovering, too, right? And as you do these things, the value of this video, right, the impact it's having on your company is increasing. And this last one was a little tough for me to figure out, like, one word. I really wanted just one word. Because once you have this framework in place, right, you've created the video, right, but you need some framework there to deliver it to your employees, to get people to watch it, to make it easy to find it again and again and spread it around and have people value it. And, you know, videos sell your services. They sell your products. They train your employees, right? They can't do these things unless this framework is in place. And that's what we're talking about today. SharePoint 2013, right out of the box, gives you the framework to do all this. So I'm going to kind of weave this through a bit of a story. Meet Katie. She works at Contoso, big surprise. I know you've never heard of that company. She works on a small team designing products, and she just made a video. Did that work? Yes. All right, so Katie has made a video about the new interactive display technology that her team has built. So first thing right out of the box, like, what is so great about video upload, right? Well, what's great about it is it's just drag and drop, right? And you can do that in bulk. You can select lots of videos and drag and drop. And just, yes! All right, so now our video is uploaded. Couldn't be easier, right? We wanted to remove as many barriers from getting videos into SharePoint as possible. One thing I wanted to touch on, one theme that I'm going to keep coming back to is simple and powerful, right? Using videos in SharePoint 2013 is simple, but it's also incredibly powerful. So let's go find the video that we just uploaded. Here we go. So previously, when you had a video in SharePoint, you click on it, it comes up like a little, you know, file in IE, and you have to download it and then watch it in Windows Media Player, right? Not okay. Well, not now, because it's the future. So what happens when you, demo gremlin, there we go. What happens when you upload a video? We create a video player page. Your video is there. You can watch it. Sound guy? Ah, my bad.
Hi, I'm Cathy Boulanger. I'm a researcher in the Applied Sciences group at Microsoft.
So this is big. I mean, to me, it's big. It's also just large. I did nothing to get this to work. I uploaded a video to SharePoint, and all of a sudden, I have a video player page. Right? I can just watch the video there in my browser. I have ratings on the video. I have view counts on the video. I can see when it was added. Just, again, right out of the box. When I said that videos are just like documents, and just like any other document, you have metadata, right? So I can tag people in a video. I'm going to say that, let's see, Pavel. Pavel is in this video, right? And so we can use that later in things that are powered by metadata, like search, right? So I'm going to say that. Actually, I wanted to go back in. One thing I wanted to point out, you notice the thumbnail that we got automatically? Again, I had to do nothing. Like that video in that asset library looks wonderful without me doing anything. Literally, I just drag and drop. But we know that in curated video experiences, people want to choose their thumbnail, right? They want to pick that one frame of the video that really showcases what the video is about. And we wanted to give you the ability to do that. So when you're editing the properties of a video, we built this tool that lets you capture the thumbnail from any frame that you choose. So hold on, wait. I'm going to get my buddies in the frame here.
Hi, I'm Junhan Lee.
And you see down here?
I'm a PhD student at MIT
Changed.
Media Lab, and I was a research intern at Applied Sciences Group.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Cathy Boulanger. I'm a researcher in the Applied Sciences.
And so now when I go back to my Knowledge Center, You can see that the thumbnail, hello? Oh, sorry, I turned away. You can see that the thumbnail has changed. So again, simple. I didn't have to create a thumbnail at all if I wanted to, but super powerful because we gave you the ability to just pick any frame. All right, I'm going to go back in here and show you one other thing. There's a little drop down here called video renditions. How many of you went to Alyssa's talk on best practices for designing websites? Wow. Okay, slightly different crowd, but did any of you hear of image renditions? Okay, image renditions is where we store one copy of an image, and you can save different parameters to apply to that image on page render. Video renditions is slightly different. It's related, but there is a crucial difference that I do want to highlight. In image renditions, we don't save multiple copies of that same image, but in video renditions, we do, because we give you the ability to upload many copies of the same video at different bit rates, aspect ratios, quality levels, right? So I'm going to go do that right now. Where is my demo photo? There we go. And so I have a slightly smaller encoding of this video that I want to upload. And apparently it shouldn't take long. So I just save it, and boom, I have two renditions of that video. And what's cool about this is the drop-down on the very bottom, that I'll highlight right now, allows me to set the default. So if most of my users are, say, in the field on mobile devices, I don't want them to get the high-quality, high-bandwidth version of my video by default. I want them to get the low-quality version because, you know, we're trying to save on data plans. So I can change the default here, save it, save this. And now I have an extra control on the player. Right? It allows me to switch rendition.
Hi, I'm Junha Lee.
And just on the
I'm a
fly,
PhD
I can
student at
switch
MIT
between
Media
either
Lab,
of the
and
two
I was a
renditions
researcher
that I
in
uploaded.
Applied Sciences Group.
So, you know, giving you the ability to say, you know, I want something that's lower quality, higher quality, and just seamlessly flips between them.
Our desktop interfaces have not changed much from two.
Yeah? All right. One last thing that I want to point out. There's this part of the. Sorry, I'm ignoring you guys. Sorry, guys. There's a little piece on a little section called related, right? And what that is we realize that when we make videos and when other people make videos, we've always gotten the feedback that I have content that's not a video that's related to my video, right? Let's say someone is videotaping me doing this talk right now. I have a bunch of PowerPoint slides, right? How do I keep those with the video, right? How do I keep that content together in the context in which it was created or that I care about? So coming back to one of my themes, simple and powerful. I have a PowerPoint deck to go along with this interactive display video. Drag and drop. And so now, whenever I go to that video player page, that PowerPoint deck will be there, right? I get a rich preview of it, and now people can always find the related content to that video that they care about. And just like anything else, any other document, that PowerPoint will also show up in search. So I'm going to split back to the deck. All right, so let's just take a brief look at what we just saw. Super simple uploading, drag and drop. Automatic video player pages, right? Related document section, right? Keep the content that you care about with the video. And super easy and powerful thumbnail creation. I mean, how are we doing so far? Is this a step forward? Good. Because we're not done. All right, I'll take questions. All right, just one though. So the video is a document set, and it lives within the document set that video is a part of. All right, so I will have time for questions at the end. If you really, really want to interrupt me, I'll let you because I like you, but I won't like it. So part 2, right? How do videos make their way around your organization, right? Someone shares a video, right? Half the time I get a video, it's from a friend, not using SharePoint 2013. I don't know why. Over like link or something, right? He just IMs me the URL, right? Or I go search for a video that I've heard of, or like I said, I discover a video. I'm looking for information and there's a video there. I'm going to show you guys how all of this completely seamless, right? No customization needed, and it's incredibly easy. Whoop, too fast. All right, so now I'm switching back again. There we go. All right, this is a team site newsfeed. Have you guys been seeing the newsfeed a lot? Yeah? Right, social's pretty big. We're all in on social. Videos are no different. So what does Katie do, right? She uploaded this video. How does she let her team know that she uploaded a video? Well, you're probably thinking, she emails them out a URL to it, or they have to know the location of the library. No. Katie just grabs the URL out of the address bar. I know some of you are afraid that I'm pasting a SharePoint URL into this comment box, but don't worry. So we let you embed videos into the newsfeed, and it's as simple as copying and pasting a URL. And yeah, that URL is not the prettiest, so we have this vanity URL box that we can edit and say, hey, and now we've cleaned it up. So what happens when we post? All right? So anyone that's... Thank you. I love that feature. So anyone that's uploaded a video or finds a video and they want to share it with their team, all they have to do is copy the URL, paste it in the post box, right, and hit post. One thing that's important in the news feed, and I'm sure you guys will agree with this, is that when you click on links in the news feed, you don't want to be taken to different windows, right? You don't want to be taken to different tabs. You don't want to have to go navigate back, right? We wanted to make sure that you could watch the video, right? You could watch just a few minutes of the video even. Thank you. Right there in your news feed. Without having to leave it, I can watch like 30 seconds and say, you know what, I want to watch this later, and keep scrolling down in my news feed to find more stuff, right? Incredibly simple, but also incredibly powerful. Now all of Katie's teammates see this new video that she made.
Sensing and display technologies,
All right, so, one thing I missed, sorry about that. I can just click a link and go right to the video player page immediately, right? So, 3 main points with videos embedding in the news feed. Super simple. You don't have to grab embed code. You don't have to do any of that. You just grab the URL, paste it. You're good. Inline playing, so you don't have to leave your news feed to get new information, right? And easy navigation to the video player page. Cool. Thank you. So now Katie's uploaded her video. Her team has seen it. But like Katie's company is bigger than just her team, right? So let's talk about Garth. Garth is in marketing. He's not in Katie's team, but he's interested in the work that Katie's team is doing because that's his area of ownership. He has to start getting up to speed on the new interactive display technology that they've been building. All right? So how does Garth do that? Well, he goes to his company's search center, right? And he says, okay, I know that we're doing some cool stuff with interactive displays. And right there in search results, videos. You can see the thumbnail. Again, if you change the thumbnail, you'll see it here. But Garth knows he's looking for this video that Katie made, right? So he clicks over to what we call the video vertical. This is a search experience completely formatted for surfacing video content, right? Again, straight out of the box, no customization needed, right? Thumbnails, like big, beautiful thumbnails. You get video duration. You have number of views. On the left here, I can narrow down the videos by who's in it, right? Remember, I tagged Pavel in a video. I just looked for a video that Garth was in. And the reason Pavel's not showing up is because search hasn't recrawled yet. But I can just narrow down. If I know who's in the video, I can find that specific video. If I care that the video is, 0 to 5 minutes, 5 to 20 minutes, 20 plus minutes, I can narrow it down that way. I can also narrow it down based on when the video was added. So super simple video search results, right? I did no work to get this. I just uploaded videos and crawled. But also super powerful because I get to narrow down exactly into the video I'm looking for. But let's go back to this. One thing I wanted to highlight, that I forgot to highlight actually, is what we call the call-out or information card. Remember what I said that in the newsfeed we wanted you to be able to watch the video but not have to leave the newsfeed to watch it? Watch me click around my video search results. I can skim through all of these videos, figuring out which one I want, without ever leaving the page. And I can navigate to the player pages if I just click the view button. But the point is that idea that we wanted you to be able to find the video that you were looking for without leaving the context of the page you were on was super important. That's why we designed this way. So now I'm going to jump over to what we call the everything vertical, because I want to highlight something. The system, based on this query, knew that Garth was looking for a video, and if you'd attended the query rules session that my friend Pedro did earlier today, you probably know all about query rules by now. But if you didn't, basically, you can configure custom search query rules to surface result blocks based on what you think your users are searching for. But what's really cool here is over time, right? If enough people in your company search for interactive displays, right, and they click on the video vertical and they click on video results, there's machine learning there to say, hey, this query and these results really go together, so we're going to surface this result block, and that'll get smarter over time, right? It'll start surfacing the videos. It'll take some videos out if it's realizing that no one's clicking on them. It gets better as your users use it. And this is really touching on that discover a video idea that I touched on. If someone had, if eventually the machine had learned that it should surface this result block based on just the interactive display query, you're now hooking people up with videos that they didn't know existed. And I think that's super cool. So, all right. Let me switch back. So, a couple key search video search concepts. Results formatted for videos right out of the box. Information cards that let you watch the video, to see the description of a video, to see who's tagged in a video, who uploaded the video, the view count of the video, and the duration, all on that little card, right, giving you quick information to figure out what video you're looking for. You can refine results based on who's in the video, who uploaded it, the duration, and result blocks that help people find videos that they didn't even know existed. So that is our awesome new video search experience, kind of in a nutshell. What do you guys think about that? Thank you. Good. Are there any questions on video search? Okay.
So for publishing sites, how does this paradigm work? I mean, is it just transfer over for a publishing site?
So is the question, how do you get a video onto a publishing site?
Yeah, does a search functionality work the same way?
So search is looking at the libraries, right, that the video is stored in. To put a video on a publishing page, all you honestly need to do is embed the video with embed code. So the rich text editor has, an embed code web part. Well, you don't even need a web part, just embed code button. You copy the embed code, paste it in, and boom, it works. No, the search results are just for the search center experience. No? Why isn't it in SharePoint? I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you. Yeah. So the question is, why aren't we using the RTPS protocol for TSP? We have not run into efficiency problems. The performance of this in our testing has been fantastic. We should talk afterwards, though, because I'd like to learn a little bit more about the efficiency problems that you've been seeing. Cool. All right, one more, and then I'm going to keep going. Supported, yes. So in general, it's a list. Sorry. Thanks, Alyssa. The question is about supported file types. WMV, AVI, MPEG, MPEG-4, ASF, OGG, OGY, and WebM. But those are just out of the box. It's very, very easy to add more file types. And the way you do that is you, first of all, install the codec on your server, because we rely on that codec to play the video and to grab the thumbnail. And then you just edit the web.config file and append whatever new file extension that you want to add. So I'm going to move on. So now I'm going to break away from the example that I've been running with for a little bit. Yesterday, in another session, someone approached me and said, what about videos that I have stored on YouTube? Does anyone here actually store videos on YouTube for their businesses? Okay. I'm guessing you would like the new management features that we have, video player pages, search. I'll just show you, because it's kind of cool. So I need to switch. All right. So here's a YouTube video, right? I'm just going to grab the embed code, go to my asset library, create a new SharePoint video, and I paste the embed code. Let's not click the preview button. I'm wondering, sometimes the VPN that we're using here knocks out my external access. I just created a new SharePoint video from a YouTube video. That video is not in SharePoint. It's stored in YouTube, right, in YouTube's cloud, right? So now I'm going to save this. That's frustrating. So you can tell this is YouTube because it has a completely different player, right? But this is the video player page that I just showed you, right? You still have related content, right? You still have ratings, you still have view counts, you still have, created on, who uploaded it, and you can tag people in the video, right? Also, this video will show up in search results. So you've stored videos in YouTube, just grab the embed code, create a new SharePoint video, and you can manage it just like you would manage any other SharePoint video. All right, I do appreciate the applause. Like, it helps me. At the end, I'm going to want you guys to applaud a lot because I'm going to record it. There are some really awesome engineers back in Redmond that built this stuff. It's part of my job to come and talk to you about it. But I would love for them to hear the response to this. So at the end, we're going to do a thank you. All right, so SharePoint videos stored in YouTube, seamless, right? I didn't do anything. I don't have to do anything to get that to show up in search. It's just going to crawl it. So I mentioned that I have some device up here that doesn't like playing, doesn't like using browser plugins, right? One of the areas that we went big on was HTML5. HTML5 is awesome. It kind of frees the browser up to add features without needing to keep updating plugins and whatnot. And they're always adding new features to the HTML5 spec. And we want to be on the forefront of that. We want to support that. So I'm going to switch over to this device that I have. Some of you may recognize this device. I'm just going to refresh this. Network, go. All right, so you see proof that this is a live demo. You can see the video that I posted earlier, right? All I have to do, I'll zoom in so you guys can see it better. And it plays. I mean, it plays a little slowly because Safari is a little slow, but IE is better. It plays. It plays. You didn't have to do anything, right? If you have field people that use these devices, right, they can use videos in your news feeds, right? It just works, and I keep coming back to it. It's simple, but it's also powerful. One other part of our HTML5 investment that I wanted to talk about, let me see, how am I doing for time? Yeah, I got plenty of time. I mentioned that the standards organization that lays out the HTML5 spec, features get added to it over time, right? One of those new features that not all browsers support today is the track element of the video element in HTML5. And what that is that's for closed captioning. So how many of you would like to have closed captioning on your videos? As an option, at least, accessibility feature for your employees that may need it, right? Also allows you to watch a video without the sound on, which I'm sure your coworkers would appreciate. So I'm going to show you how to easily do that with minimal customization, all right, given the power of our HTML5 support. So let me jump back over to my good device. So here we are in our asset library. So I actually have to do something very quickly. My laptop froze right before this demo, and I lost a lot of my prep, so give me a second. What I'm doing right now is I'm digging into the video content type of the library, right? And what I want to point out is this thing called caption URL. This is not out of the box. This is a field that I've added to the video content type, right? I take it you're mostly okay with adding fields to content types. That's a pretty easy thing to do. So now all of my videos have a field on their properties that say caption URL. And hopefully you'll see where I'm going with this. So let's go into a video. How about celebrating 20 years of research? Not that one. Where was the video I uploaded? Let's use that. Yes. All right. So we talked earlier about the related item section, right? Wouldn't it be cool if that helped me get captions on my video, right? It does. So I have here a captions file. It's a .vtt format. That's one of the two, I believe, standards for closed caption files on the web today. The other is TTML. I'm using VTT today. And I'll show you what that looks like. Just not there. So it's actually a pretty simple file. It has a time marker and a text. And you can see the text that I wrote there. So all I do for this demo is, well, actually, I'll let you guys guess. Thank you. I drag and drop my subtitle file into the related document section, right? And remember, the field we added was called caption URL, right? So I'm going to grab the URL of this caption file right from the related document section. I'm just going to go edit the properties of my video, and I paste. I'm copying and pasting a lot here. I hope you guys like that. It's really easy. So now I've provided my closed caption URL. It's just sitting there in related documents. And I've added some code to the video. There we go. The video player page ASPX file. It's not a lot of code. I'm not going to step through it because this is just a 200-level session. But be assured, even with some comments in here, it is less than 60 lines of code. This is very, very easy to do. And in fact, I'm halfway through a blog post where I'm actually going to publish this code so you guys can just go and grab it. Super easy to do. One point I forgot to mention earlier. The track element, the closed caption support in HTML5 video players, is really, really new. Chrome doesn't support it officially. There's a flag that you can set in Chrome to have it support it. IE, I believe, is the only browser that does fully support it right now. And that's what I'll be using today. So what this code is essentially doing is it's looking for a caption URL. And if that exists, it's adding the track element into the HTML5 element on the video player page and supplying that caption URL. Okay? So let's go to SharePoint Designer so I can just show you guys. See, what I did, I pre-baked this because I didn't want it going wrong. But you can see I named it video player page 2.aspx, right? And all I'm going to do now is go back to my player page. Which player page did I go to? Here it goes. And you see up here in the URL, let me zoom. How do I zoom in? All right, so can you guys see that better? I'm just adding the two. I'm going to zoom it back out, though, because otherwise you won't see the captions. Bam. That's it, right? This is the power of our HTML5 support for videos in SharePoint 2013. Right? As soon as some new feature comes out that's defined in the HTML5 spec, your browsers will go and do their work to support it, and now you have it, right? We're out of the way. We don't require, plug-in updates or anything like that. This is why HTML5 in SharePoint 2013 is awesome. I want to switch back to PowerPoint. So we talked about managing external videos. Can watch videos on my iPad, and we've seen how HTML5 can make SharePoint videos even better with almost little effort, right? It's like the one other customization I did. I added a MIME type to IAS. If you guys are familiar with IAS, I just had to add the VTT MIME type. It's not there by default. It's like a 2-second operation. Super simple. We learned how to embed videos from external sources, play across devices, and future HTML5 coolness. Now, click. There we go. I'll stop here for a sec and do a few more questions on anything we talked about here. Hold on. I tried to get you guys to come closer. This is why. Tejas. Is it supported on Foundation or just Enterprise? Yeah, come talk to us after. Yeah. Can the related items be a URL to something else on SharePoint? No. The only drag and drop is the way to get content in there now. Yeah. No, I made no web.config changes for this demo. The only caveat there is when we talked about adding file extensions. You have to add new file extensions to the web.config file. Okay? You? Can we get past the 2 gig limit of SharePoint? Using embedding, yes. Hold on. I've been ignoring these guys. Are there microphones? Well, they're like 2 miles away, I guess. They're in the Luxor. Yeah? Are there any plans for Cisco show and share type functionality for transcoding what's in a video? I can't comment on that at this time. We didn't add it in this release. We think it's really cool. Okay? I didn't hear the last part.
I was wondering if you're planning to have any connectors to index content which might surface inside a video. I know it's tough.
Do we have, let me repeat that for Alaska. Do we have any services to put other content into a video? Yeah. And you want us to identify it? No. Okay. Are there any plans? This is kind of related to what he asked, except that was for spoken text. So, are there any plans to take what's in a video, say if there's text in a video, and identify that text within a video frame and index it and be able to search on that? Again, I can't comment on anything we'll do in the future. We don't have that capability today, though. Let's see, how are we doing? We have a bit of time left. If you guys want to, why don't we do this? I know you guys are probably tired. It's been a long week. I'll take questions for as long as you guys want me to. So if you have them, just come on up. We have some other members of the team here too. But I wanted to show you one more thing though. How many people here? Because I saw the breakdown of people that wanted to attend this session. It was decent social collab, business decision makers things. How many people went to Dux Raymond's talk where he taught you guys how to dance Gangnam style? Hands? All right, there are only a few of you then. Okay, so you guys are going to be embarrassed. Someone videotape that. Yeah, so this is now on YouTube. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Alyssa. So this is on YouTube, his session, right? Now, this was a video that was taken a couple days ago, uploaded to YouTube, and I think a lot of you would want to share this with your colleagues if you were figuring out how to do, dance Gangnam style. So what do you think I'm going to do, right? Kind of. I'm just going to grab the URL from YouTube and put it in my newsfeed. And just like any other video that I put in my newsfeed, YouTube videos.
Right, left. All right, you ready? See, we try three, we gotta be great. Try three.
I think we should give this a second at least. Because some of you are there.
We gotta do it together. It can't just be IT dancing to dance. IT business has to do it. You agree? You agree? Yeah. All right, so let's do this, all right? Okay, come on. Leave us over, revolution. You gotta be with me. Let's do this. Social SharePoint style.
I know Alaska couldn't see it. I was dancing like that. All right, so that is a whirlwind tour of the new video features that we have in SharePoint 2013. Hold on. Wait. Remember, awesome devs and testers want to hear this. I mean, honestly, they're really awesome guys. I'm going to just make a voice note on my Windows phone. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You guys are awesome. I'm going to email that right after the session. Thank you. That was incredible. We are super excited about these features. We've been using this for a while, and we couldn't live without these awesome features. So especially, pasting YouTube links into the newsfeed. So yeah, come on up. Alaska, if you have questions, you got to come forward. Come on up, talk to us. We'll hang out for a bit and see how we can answer your questions, all right? Thank you. Hello. Hi. Okay. Excellent. Hello? There we go. Okay, what was the question?
The question was the drag and drop upload functionality, is
Yeah.
that exclusive to IE or can you use other?
No, cross-browser. So the question was, is drag and drop exclusive to IE? No. Cross-browser works.
Regarding the internal, or the external and internal video, right? So for the internal video, is that stored in the database in the SQL Server? And will there be any concern about bandwidth if we put a lot of videos in there, like the usage and stuff?
So the question is, if we're storing the videos in ContentDB, which we are there performance concerns? We've done a ton of performance improvements, specifically so that this was not an issue. So we haven't seen anything.
Okay, related to that. So the filter related, like I saw that you showed the filter
I have business cards, by the way, if anyone wants them.
Is that based on meta tag or when we upload, or how does it be indexed?
Say the question again.
I mean, like the filters, how we search.
So the search refiners?
Right.
Yep.
So how does that come up? Like, for example, internal, is that when you upload the video and we put in a tag, meta tag or something, or how does it index?
So when you upload the video, you do add that metadata, and then once the search recrawls, it has to crawl that metadata for that to show up in a refiner.
So for the external one, then we also need to tag somehow, need to define that as the video content type. Like, for example, YouTube, how do you, because it's different.
A SharePoint video that you've created, the question is, how do you add metadata to a SharePoint video that's coming from YouTube? That, to us, looks like a SharePoint video. So it has all of those metadata fields that a regular SharePoint video has. So just like you would edit the metadata of any other SharePoint item, you edit that one, and it's the same. Yeah, the only difference, literally, is that it's coming from YouTube, right? So it's not stored on premises or in the SharePoint cloud if you're using YouTube. And the player itself is different. It's obviously YouTube's player. So it's possible if they want to like surface an ad or something, you'll get that.
So the player, sorry, the last one. So you just mentioned about player. So the player would be by default. Do we need to add plug coding or something like if it is flash video? Do we need to do something to the browser?
If it's a video file that HTML5 cannot play, we will fall back to a Silverlight browser. I didn't mention that. We do have it. It's not as cool as the HTML5 player, right? Because it has more restrictions and you have to manage updates, right, to these plugins. Same with Flash. So you can plug in your own video player, though, if you want to do that. Yeah.
Quick question on scalability. So some of my customers, they want to do like, let's say,
1 hour long video? So the question is, how do you handle really long videos, 1 hour longer, just fine. I'm torn here because I wish we had done a session on how we did this, but we built an internal YouTube kind of portal, right, where we put all of our training stuff. Like, that's how we dog food this, right? We built it, and then we use it. We rely on it for our own training videos. And they're exactly that long. We probably have worse hardware than you do, and it's fine for us.
Was that a separate web app in SharePoint, a separate site collection? What was your video?
It was just did any of you attend the Building Great Knowledge Management portals the other day? No? That was Lincoln's session. You should definitely watch that. It was Building Great Knowledge Management portals. His speaker rating is like 4.9 or something right now. It's ridiculous. He's killing it. He's awesome. But anyway, it's just a regular page that you surface through. We use actually the content search web part. So the videos are stored in an asset library, and then we just surface them in different ways. We have different channels for different teams, and it's just a regular page. Yeah.
Then router detection and coming down the price attention. That way the user doesn't have to pick between the low and the high resolution.
That's something we thought about. We chose to default to the lowest bandwidth option, but if that's good feedback, we'll take that back and look into it.
Just to finish the feedback,
Sure.
Our users aren't going to click on high def. They're just going to assume that that's the engineering version.
You can set the default.
Right? They're going to assume whatever the default is the only one there. And
If you have a really large video file, you could use internet services, take that embedded code, put it on the page, and it does.
Yeah. So I didn't. Right, and if you have embed code, then you can just put that on a regular publishing page, and it's good.
So anything really large, like 2-hour videos, like the tunnels, you upload those to internet with the embedded code.
Yeah, no problem.
You've got a mic, so just tell everyone to fill out their evals.
Oh, hey, everyone, I forgot. Fill out your evals. I'm supposed to ask, but that, what?
after you answer this question,
Oh, ooh, I'm being held hostage or something. That's how I get better at this, and it's also how I'm better than my peers. And I would like that. So, let me know. Anton Labonet, Sam Schwan, PG. No, who's your friend? Oh, he's not in the SharePoint org anymore, I believe. But I recognize the name because everyone thinks it's a tester in Dallas. Yeah.
So we have a very custom homepage on our internet.
Yep.
We built a JW video player that's on our homepage.
Mm-hmm.
And we pretty much can swipe, play multiple videos on the homepage, audience target. Works on iPad and any other mobile device. I see how the new features can replace all the individual pages. Do you have a player, or how would you recommend kind of? Yeah. Do you have?
You could just do that with JavaScript, right? Yeah. You can still do that in SharePoint 2013, right? Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is all driven from a list.
We actually have some. So the question was for people tangentially listening. How do you have a player that cycles through multiple videos? And you can do that, like you said, with the content search web part to pull in the videos that you want based on a search query, and then drop JavaScript to cycle the videos. Yep.
But in the list, how do you? Oh, you tag the video. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Metadata-driven nav, man.
So then we have the benefit of that, and it's still.
Yeah.
Nice work, man.
Right now,
Awesome.
Thank you. Fill out your eval. Yeah.
Can you recommend a high-level architecture for large videos that you're not going to store inside of SharePoint, but you still need kind of like the intranet-style security? You don't want the video to be publicly available on YouTube.
Wow. My business cards went awfully fast. Give me 1 second. I'm going to give you my contact information because this is a longer question, and I can't really give you the answer right here. But I want you to be able to get in touch with me about it. All right? So. So, we have some metrics. I don't have them with me, but that our performance team has done to validate at what point does our scale not make sense anymore. I want to get you that information, but we do scale up very, very well. So it's probably less common than you think, or in 2013, it will be less common than you think.
Well, I mean more the challenge of you have a large video that I want to store outside of SharePoint in the cloud or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
So I just don't want it to be publicly available until I want it available.
You could store it within your own firewall, right? You could store it on a file share and just create a video from that file. Yeah. You would the SharePoint server IIS would likely handle that. Okay. Yeah. Is it the same question?
The video page that's automatically created, is one able to customize that? Like
Yes, any page layout template. Yeah. You can brand that however you please. All right. Ah, damn it.
Existing videos that are already in SharePoint today.
Yep.
When you do the upgrade and you upgrade the site collection in 2013, do they get converted to the video content type? Do you have to re-upload?
No, I mean, actually, that's.
Documents today, right? Not designated.
That's true. I believe yes. So what happens in the background when you add a video is that we grow it into a document set, and that's where the magic kind of happens. Adam, quick question. On upgrade, existing videos, do they grow into